Hey, how's it going guys? Stonewall here with Raised by Sharks. Today we're going to be doing our top 5 longswords. Before we get into that, I just wanted to give out some special shoutouts for the Dazzling Flash 3 for being the best longsword for the grinding build, the one where you combine Kirin and Legiana stuff. Because of its Unawoken Thunder and solid stats, this one is the best for that, and it's got a beautiful design, as well as the Radiant Longsword, because although it's just under the DPS of our top 5, it also has poison, a nice design, some flexibility because of the augmentation slots, and it's still very strong and one of our favorites. And finally, again, because of mostly the design, is the Legia Stealer, because it's beautiful, it's got innate white sharpness, some ice damage, with ice being the most important element in the game because the most monsters are weak to it. Just overall a solid longsword, even though its attack is a little bit on the low side. So coming in at number 5 is a tie between the XENO and the NERG longswords. We're going to start off with the XENO one. It has 594 attack, innate white sharpness, 15 affinity, 180 dragon, low elder seal, 2 large slots, and 1 augmentation slot. In a true raw calculator, it gets a final attack of 252, but it's extremely flexible because of its 2 large slots. It's got solid elemental and affinity to start with, and if you give it just 1 handicraft, it's good to go. Then there's NERG's Extermination's Edge with 693 attack, but it can't get to white, 0 affinity, 120 dragon, high elder seal, a small slot, and 1 augmentation slot. In a true raw calculator, it gets 258. It's only 5th on the list because without being able to use Elementless or get to white, it can't really deal as much damage as some of the others on this list. 4th on the list is the Wrathless Longsword Wyvern Blade Indigo. It has 627 attack, blue sharpness that can reach white, 15% affinity, 240 fire, a small slot, and an augmentation slot. Once you get it to white sharpness, it has a final attack of 266. 3rd on the list is the HAZAK Longsword. It has 660 attack, blue sharpness that can get to white, 0 affinity, 270 dragon, average elder seal, a medium sized slot, and 2 augmentation slots. Its final attack can go up to 277 with white sharpness. The second strongest longsword in Monster Hunter World is the REAVER Calamity, which is the deviljho longsword. It has 759 attack, blue sharpness that, like the rest of the deviljho stuff, can reach white with 2 handicraft, negative 25 affinity, 210 dragon, high elder seal, no slots, and 2 augmentation slots. Once it's augmented and you have it up to white sharpness, it has a final attack of 299, which is very good. Okay, finally number 1 on the list, still the reigning champ after the deviljho longsword added, is the Divine Slasher from the Workshop tree. It has 693 attack, blue sharpness that can reach white, 0 affinity, an unawoken dragon but you would slot in Elementless, a large slot, 20 defense bonus, and 1 augmentation slot. With the Elementless and up to white sharpness, it gets a final attack of 313. It is the strongest. It used to be the strongest by a lot, but now that the deviljho longsword is here, it's still the strongest, but only by a hair now. Because what you would need in the handicraft to get it to white sharpness plus the non-elemental, the deviljho makes up for a little bit with the extra augmentation slot, giving it slightly extra flexibility to make up for the slot, as well as requiring 1 less equipment skill slot or jewel slot to get it to that level, meaning once you put that in to even it out, it would be a little closer to the 313 from the Divine Slasher. Alright guys, that's our top 5 longswords. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Let us know which longsword is your favorite. Thanks for watching Raised by Sharks. Please leave a like and subscribe for more.